The Ajanta and Ellora Caves are spectacular ancient rock-cut monasteries and temples located in Maharashtra, India. The Ajanta Caves date back to the 2nd century BCE, with 30 rock-cut caves featuring chaityas, Buddhist prayer halls, and viharas, monasteries. The Ellora Caves, on the other hand, were constructed between the 6th and 10th centuries CE, boasting a remarkable 34 rock-cut caves housing Buddhist, Hindu, and Jain temples. Both locations are praised for their stunning architectural beauty and artistry. UNESCO duly recognized the monumental importance of these sites by naming them World Heritage Sites in 1983. Their intriguing mix of ancient culture, rich tradition, and spiritual worship make them must-visit tourist destinations for those looking to witness India's unique heritage firsthand. Touring the Ajanta and Ellora Caves in India is a must-do for anyone curious about ancient civilizations. These UNESCO World Heritage Sites are one of the best preserved monuments in the world, also known as rock-cut chambers. The caves depict intricate carvings, paintings, and sculptures that illustrate Hindu, Buddhist, and Jain legends dating back centuries. No wonder they are recognized as a World Heritage Site. Not only do the caves provide insight into Indian history and culture, but they also highlight the artistic genius of ancient Indian sculptors. Touring these monasteries provides an opportunity to experience India's diverse religious practices and histories firsthand, leaving visitors awe-inspired by this remarkable piece of world heritage. The Ajanta and Ellora Caves in India are 34 monasteries and temples that have undergone changes throughout different eras, reflecting India's religious and cultural evolution. The caves, which were initially built as Buddhist monasteries, were transformed over time to incorporate Hindu and Jain elements as well. A place of spirituality and devotion, the caves eventually fell into disuse until they were rediscovered in the 19th century. Thanks to this, the caves have become recognized as invaluable cultural heritage sites and a testament to ancient India's versatility when it comes to religion and artistry. The Ajanta and Ellora Caves are a place like no other that embodies the timelessness of culture and spirituality. The Ajanta and Ellora Caves are a testament to India's rich cultural heritage. Located between the 2nd century BCE and 10th century CE, the caves feature intricate carvings, paintings, and sculptures that are indicative of the diverse religious and cultural traditions of ancient India. The caves were designated as UNESCO World Heritage Sites in 1983 due to their beauty, historical value, and significance as a cultural site. The Ajanta Caves are mainly known for their Buddhist art, whereas the Ellora Caves are famous for their Hindu, Jain, and Buddhist caves. Not only do these caves preserve the architectural and artistic traditions from centuries ago, but it also allows visitors to gain insight into the culture of the time. The Ajanta and Ellora Caves are astounding examples of ancient Indian art. The Ajanta Caves boast intricate carvings, paintings, and sculptures that tell the story of Buddhist legends and teachings. The Ellora Caves, on the other hand, fuse Hindu, Buddhist, and Jain styles in their remarkable architecture. These caves demonstrate the exceptional technical skill and creativity of Indian architects and artists during this time period, making them a priceless part of India's cultural and historical landscape. Visiting the Ajanta and Ellora Caves is an absolute must for anyone looking to explore India's rich heritage that has been preserved over centuries. The Ajanta and Ellora Caves are a true testament to the skill of ancient Indian architects. The Ajanta Caves feature rock-cut architecture with curved roofs and intricate carvings, indicative of the Buddhist style of architecture popular in India at that time. The Ellora Caves, however, represent a beautiful fusion of Hindu, Buddhist, and Jain styles. Designs such as pillared halls and grand archways adorn the caves, impressing visitors to this day. Moreover, the use of advanced architectural techniques is evident when observing the Ellora Caves. For example, the Kailasa Temple is an impressive example of how light and shadow are used to create a sense of depth, and angled walls create structural stability. These fantastical sites are an incredible example of ancient Indian architecture. The Ajanta and Ellora Caves are full of amazing attractions that captivate visitors from all over the world. The Buddhist caves in Ajanta consist of intricately carved rock-cut paintings with vibrant dyes and pigments. These paintings illustrate various aspects of Buddhism, such as its legends, teachings, and everyday life. Meanwhile, the Ellora Caves contain numerous impressive Hindu, Buddhist, and Jain temples crafted from a single rock. One of the most famous attractions is the Kailasa Temple, a spectacular temple hewn from an entire cliff face which is full of remarkable sculptures and carvings. Additionally, there are the Aurangabad Caves located nearby where visitors can explore several beautiful Buddhist monasteries and temples for an even more immersive experience. Together, these two locations offer travelers a wealth of stunning sights brimming with culture and history. Visiting the Ajanta and Ellora Caves is a must for anyone with an interest in Buddhism, Hinduism, and Indian history. Built over 2 millennia ago, these caves have been home to incredible works of art and architecture which reflect not only the religious customs of the time but also demonstrate the skills of early masons and sculptors. In order to make the most of your trip to this remarkable site, it's important to plan ahead. Firstly, do some research to gain insight into the monuments and caves at each location. This will help to maximize time at each site. Secondly, choose a time of year to visit, as certain times may be busier or have limited access to certain caves. Additionally, be sure to bring comfortable walking shoes, hats, sunscreen, and water to stay hydrated on a day out exploring. Finally, hiring a local guide is highly recommended. Guides provide invaluable information about the history of each cave as well as insightful interpretations about their importance in context to Buddhism, Hinduism, and Indian cultures. With these considerations in mind, you'll ensure that your experience at Ajanta and Ellora is both unforgettable and enriching. The best time to visit the Ajanta and Ellora Caves is from October through April. This time frame provides pleasant weather conditions with temperatures ranging from 68 to 86 degrees Fahrenheit, 20 to 30 Celsius. During these months, the average rainfall is low, so you won't have to worry about your sightseeing plans getting rained out. However, it can get quite hot from May through September, so if you plan on visiting during this period, be prepared for extreme heat and humidity. The easiest way to get to the Ajanta and Ellora Caves is by renting a car or hiring a driver. The drive takes approximately 3 to 4 hours from Mumbai or Pune, depending on traffic conditions. Alternatively, there are buses that run daily between Mumbai and Aurangabad which take 6 to 7 hours each way and cost around $3 to $5 USD per person, 200 to 350 Indian rupees. Once you arrive in Aurangabad, you can take a taxi or auto rickshaw to reach either Ajanta or Ellora Caves, which should cost around $6 to $10 USD, 400 to 700 Indian rupees. It's important to remember that these caves are still active religious sites, so dress appropriately. Make sure all shoulders and legs are covered when entering any cave temples at all times. Also keep in mind that photography is strictly prohibited within certain temples due to their sacred nature. Look out for signs posted outside of each temple indicating whether photography is allowed or not. Lastly, it's best practice not to touch any murals inside the caves as they are very delicate and prone to damage over time. The Ajanta and Ellora Caves are one of the best examples of India's rich heritage, showcasing the skillful craftsmanship of ancient Indian artisans. These caves have been influential in art and architecture worldwide due to their unique fusion of religions and cultures. A visit to the Ajanta and Ellora Caves is a must-see for anyone interested in Indian culture and history. In addition to the stunning carvings at Ellora, visitors can also explore the beautifully painted Ajanta Caves, which have been described as humanly perfect works of art. With its historical significance and cultural impact, this is an experience that will be remembered by visitors personally and leave an indelible mark on them.